Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park, and welcome to the championship meet. Brian Nadeau with you. It's a day we've had circled on the calendar for quite some time. It also marks the return of turf racing here in South Florida. We've got 9 races on tap for you, a phenomenal feature on the turf in race number 8, the Rainbow Six in race number 4 at $125,000 in your gross jackpot guarantee. And our buddy Pete Aiello is back upstairs, and he'll guide you through the course and weather conditions.
It's a beautiful day with partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the low 80s. The main track is fast. The Tapeta track is always fast. And the turf course, it's firm. In race 1, scratch the 4, Fantasy Performer. Scratch the 6, Let's Go Coco. Scratch the 7, Contrabanda. Racing on the turf at Gulfstream. Down inside, it's the gray Parallel who gets the first call. Moving up on the far outside, Fontina. Splitting them is Cleopatra's Nile, 3 across the course early. And in hand fourth is Run for Home, while down toward the inside in front of Miss Cassidy. And the early trailer is Vino for the Queen. In the run to the clubhouse turn, Parallel has inside position and the lead. Cleopatra's Nile works between horses and Fontina is 3 wide. Jose Ortiz has a strong rein full of Run for Home, fourth down toward the inside. The 2 at the back are Miss Cassidy and Vino for the Queen. The opening quarter in 23-2 as they bend into the backstretch now. Up front, Parallel but only narrowly. In between horses, Cleopatra's Nile, and out 3 wide, it's Fontina. It's been a great trip so far for Run for Home. She's down inside, racing in fourth, only 2 lengths off the pace setter. Down inside, that's Miss Cassidy second last. The trailer Vino for the Queen. 47-3 for a half mile as they swing now to the far turn. The battle continues between Cleopatra's Nile and Parallel. They're still heads apart. Fontina gets the hurry up 3 wide. She just lost third to Run for Home, who's improving. At the inside, Vino for the Queen. The trailer is Miss Cassidy. The top 2 quicken. Cleopatra's Nile for a narrow lead. Parallel tries to go with her. Back to third, that's Run for Home, who had a good trip but hasn't parlayed it through 3 quarters in 1:10-3. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Parallel rouse for a bit more inside. Cleopatra's Nile down the center right alongside. These 2 for a final furlong, Parallel and Cleopatra's Nile. Cleopatra's Nile surging forward. Parallel right back at her. It's Cleopatra's Nile. Cleopatra's Nile and Edgard Zayas win a stretch-long battle with Parallel. Vino for the Queen is third, 134-4. And they're off. Apocalypso made the start today, and he's up looking for the early advantage. Down at the inside, Dream Knight is with him. These 2 race on from a third running Astro Week. Splitting horses is Nature Boy. Ford Attitude driving through toward the inside as they race to the opening quarter. Out the back are Filigree and Federal Exchange. In the run to the half-mile point, it's inside running Ford Attitude, who fires forward for the lead. Out in the 3-path, Apocalypso is a joint second. In between horses, Dream Knight. Length and a half to Nature Boy, who's in front of Astro Weeks. Second last is Filigree, and the trailer, Federal Exchange. 23-1 for the opening quarter. Past the 3/8 they go. The leader is now Ford Attitude by half a length. Moving up on the outside, Apocalypso is there. Second at the rail, Dream Knight looks to try to thread the needle. Here he comes through under Paco. Dream Knight tightened up, but through at the inside. Apocalypso moving 3 wide and dropping back is Ford Attitude. They're at the top of the stretch. 46-1 for a half mile. Apocalypso on the outside toward the inside. That's Dream Knight, who fights right back. 1/8 of a mile to go. Krieger asks Apocalypso for a kick, and he's got one. Apocalypso minded his gate manners early, and he's on his way to victory at 7-5. Apocalypso, he's in front. Dream Knight second, Ford Attitude third, close for fourth, either Nature Boy or Filigree, 110-3. And they're off. From the center, Boston Princess was quick off the blocks, but Nalita is in front early. Nalita looking to clear the inside traffic under Jose Ortiz. She's a length in front. Boston Princess is in hand, and moving out in the center goes Zastarop. Between horses and Pretty Keen, she's only 4 lengths off, a pretty reasonable early gallop. Out 3 wide on the course and on the improve is Kitten Zen, held up behind horses Lucky Peridot. Luck in the Dusk is toward the inside, and Hey Hey Paula is last of the 8 as they chase the speed of Nalita. Nalita to the backstretch, leads by half a length. Zastarop is there second. A tugging third is Boston Princess, and between horses, that's Pretty Keen, who's now fourth. Out 3 wide goes Kitten Zen in fifth. The opening quarter was just 25 seconds flat. Luck in the Dusk races together with Lucky Peridot. They're only about 4 lengths off the speed, and Hey Hey Paula allows the pace to develop ahead of her. She's last of the 8 with 4.5 furlongs to run. Up front, it's Nalita through a 49-second half mile. She leads by a neck. Zastarop is second. Locked in the box is Boston Princess. Out 3 wide and Pretty Keen. Lucky Peridot spies an opening between horses as Kitten Zen is 3 wide. Luck in the Dust is toward the rail, and Hey Hey Paula is last. And Racetrack fed to Boston Princess. Boston Princess on the attack and takes the lead willingly from Nalita, who's right alongside. These two start to quicken. Lucky Peridot underway with an inside lane. 3/4, 112 and 3. They're at the top of the stretch. Nalita not done fighting, but Boston Princess the target. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Boston Princess has the lead by a length and a half. From the outside, here's a run from Pretty Keen. In between horses and Lucky Peridot, down the center and Kitten Zen. Hey Hey Paula erupting from last. Final 16th of a mile. Boston Princess on the ropes. Here comes Hey Hey Paula and Lucky Peridot. It's Hey Hey Paula from last to first to win. Hey Hey Paula ran down Lucky Peridot in 144 flat. And they're off. From the center, Villegas Swing gets the first call and moves for the early advantage from Peach Nectar, who's away in second. Joyful Surprise speeding through down inside. Gotta like him as the gray who works between horses with More Than I Can Handle out a bit wide on the course. Tejota is widest of all, and Akamar last of all, but only 4 lengths off the lead as Villegas Swing has him stacked and packed behind him. Around the far turn, Villegas Swing by a half a length. Peach Nectar is second. Gotta like him. Just ran into third. Joyful Surprise is at the rail. Tejota, black cap, 3 wide on the outside. Dropping back More Than I Can Handle. Akamar underway from the back as they reach the top of the stretch. Peach Nectar up to have a crack at Villegas Swing. Joyful Surprise toward the inside, far outside Tejota. In between horses, gotta like him. They're at the top of the stretch. Peach Nectar with the lead. A wall of pursuers. Back for more inside Villegas Swing. Gotta like him charging hard with Tejota. Villegas Swing makes the lead again, and this time he means business. Paco Lopez and Villegas Swing with something in reserve, and they'll win it. Villegas Swing wins by almost a length in the end. Close then for second, either Peach Nectar or Gotta Like Him in 57 flat. And they're off. Good start from between horses for I Love Venezuela, who heads off for the early lead, taken on by Papa Chippy. The big favorite Party Shaker gets away in a good tracking spot, 3 wide third. Splitting horses, that's Diva Ballerina, and working down inside in American, she's drawn within 4 lengths of the lead. Umbral's out in the center with My Sweetheart Danny. Moving out the rail, that's Platinum Rocker, then No Fake. Out the back, House of Melody, and in a blink, farther back to Maelstrom Spirit, who's last of the 12 through a 22 and 3 opening quarter. Papa Chippy is now in front by a length and a half. On the outside, Party Shaker is second. I Love Venezuela is back to third. Diva Ballerina and My Sweetheart Danny are next. Working to the clear is No Fake in front of the gray In American. Trying to wind it up from the back is In a Blink, knifing through horses within 7 lengths of the lead. And they're at the top of the stretch. It's Papa Chippy off the turn in front. On the outside, it's Party Shaker. Up the inside, I Love Venezuela for another try. No Fake is charging hard, and In a Blink is knifing between. In a Blink needs room behind horses as they come past the 16th pole. No Fake is roused forward by Gill to take the lead, and No Fake wins going away. Party Shaker held on to second, Papa Chippy's third. The photos for fourth with In a Blink and I Love Venezuela in 105 and 1. They're off. Sarah Watt away quickly from an outside draw, goes looking for the early lead from Leanne's Warrior and Pure Spite. In fact, 5 across the course early. The only one who wanted no part of the lead is Boldness as they run out of the chute. Here comes Bullet down inside to put ahead in front, right alongside Morgan Point from second. Leanne's Warrior 3 wide third, 4 wide fourth, Pure Spite. 5 wide, while fifth here is Sarah Watt, and Jaramillo allows the pace to develop ahead of him on Boldness. Last of the 6, the opening quarter, 22 and 2. They go to the half-mile point. Here comes Bullet, pushed along every yard by Morgan Point. Their heads apart. It's a length and a half to Pure Spite, who runs into third around Leanne's Warrior, who drops back. Sarah Watt's now on his outside, and Boldness yet to get underway. He's last of all, about 8 lengths behind, past the 5/16. On the outside, Morgan Point toward the inside. Here comes Bullet. Into the clear comes Pure Spite with a 3 wide sweep. From the back, Boldness is underway now. He just went by Leanne's Warrior. Just ahead of him is Sarah Watt through a 45-second half mile. Off the turn and the stretch drive, plenty of hopes here. Pure Spite now up to take a narrow advantage. Morgan Point fights back second. Down the center, Boldness from between horses and Sarah Watt. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. On the inside, Morgan Point's the one back for a bit more. Boldness charging hard down the center. Here comes Boldness down the center. Boldness surging. Boldness is in time. Boldness got up late to win it. It's close for second. Sarah Watt or Morgan Point, then Pure Spite in 123 and 3. And they're off. From the inside, Full Disclosure gets the first call, taken on early by Panther Island. Extendo's on the outside. Uncle B is shuffled back. He'll have to sit fourth. Second last early, the Distractor and No Name Dude shuffled toward the back of the group as the speed on display is Panther Island. Panther Island to the far turn, leads by a neck. Extendo second, Full Disclosure third. Uncle B is fourth within 2 lengths of the lead, 2 in front of the Distractor, and No Name Dude is at the rail. The opening quarter was 22 and 3. On the comeback try, Panther Island has inside position and a neck advantage. Extendo is there second. Full Disclosure looks for a way out. He's locked in third. The gray Uncle B is now fourth, 2.5 better than the Distractor. No Name Dude is outgunned at the back with a 1/4 of a mile remaining. Up front, Panther Island still has the lead. On the inside and looking to angle is Full Disclosure. Extendo down the center with Uncle B. Eighth of a mile to go. Lionel Reyes and Panther Island still going strong with the 16th to go. A late surge from Full Disclosure. Panther Island almost there. Full Disclosure out of time. Panther Island wins. A half a length in the end over Full Disclosure, who was second. Third was Extendo, and fourth was Uncle B in 103 flat. They're off. They're off. From the center, Zarak begins quickly and goes looking for the early lead. Driven up on the outside, Yes, I Am Free of Oz offensive-minded. Mamba on 3 and No Name Hudson into the top flight as they race to the half-mile point. No Nay Hudson for a narrow advantage up on the outside. That's Yes, I Am Free. He's right alongside. Crispy Cat is now third. Suzak is at the rail. Far outside, Bad Beat Brian. Just inside him went Zarak. Shuffled back Mamba on 3, then Axel and Monsieur Coco. Rock and Roller very wide. He's 5 deep on the course. Down at the inside is Avant Glory as they race to the top of the stretch. Yes, I Am Free through a 21-second opening quarter. Turns first with the lead. Off cover, here's No Nay Hudson to go after the leader second. The other favorite, Bad Beat Brian, is struggling to muster a stretch charge. No Nay Hudson roused on the outside by Paco Lopez to take the lead now. Yes, I Am Free is back to second, but it's 7-2. No Nay Hudson is in front. Second is Yes, I Am Free. It's close for third. Axthelm rolling with Zarak alongside in 54-3. And runners away. From the rail, our Awesome Sauce gets the first call. On the far outside, it's Krabby with speed. Away with them, both Alhan and Dream Trap. They're almost 4 in line early. The Dame de Fer is down toward the inside third last. Grati is second last. The early trailer, Nothing But Pumps. Around the first turn with the advantage, it's our Awesome Sauce on top by a length and a quarter. On the far outside, Krabby is keen while trying to angle over. Dream Trap is between them. The Dame de Fer is fourth down toward the inside with Alhan and on hold fifth. 2 back to Gratia, Nothing But Pumps is last. 24-1 for the opening quarter, less than 6 furlongs to go. Our Awesome Sauce has the lead. Krabby keeps her company in a flanking position second. Moving out the rail, La Dame de Fer is now a joint third. Back to fourth and Dream Trap. Another 2 lengths back to Alhan, who's racing together with Gratia. And still unhurried, but on the improve is Nothing But Pumps through a 48-second half mile. They make their way to the far turn. Our Awesome Sauce in a bid to make all. Has the lead by a length. Krabby second. La Dame de Fer third at the inside, followed fourth by Dream Trap. On the outside, Nothing But Pumps is underway, while fifth for Jose Ortiz, going by Gratia, and dropping back is Alhan. They run to the top of the stretch. Our Awesome Sauce has been pressured throughout from the outside. Here's a move from Dream Trap, and on the far outside, Nothing But Pumps. Alhan back running again as the leader has to go to work. It's Our Awesome Sauce with the advantage. Dream Trap in between horses, and on the far outside, Nothing But Pumps. There's an eighth of a mile to go. From between horses, Dream Trap. On the far outside, Nothing But Pumps trying to shift gears and go get him. Nothing But Pumps and Jose Ortiz to the top. It's Nothing But Pumps at 3-2 in front. Second, Dream Trap. Third was Our Awesome Sauce. Well clear of Gratia fourth. Alhan to complete your high five in 1:44.4.
And that's a wrap on the 9-race opening day card here of the championship meet. We're so happy to have you back on aboard here. Exciting racing, world-class action, turf racing as well. And when we're back tomorrow, it's the final day of the Florida Sire Series Stakes. The In Reality with Ben Tornado, the My Dear Girl with our Harper Rose, and it's also a mandatory payout in the Rainbow Six in race number 6 on a phenomenal 11-race card. We hope to see you out here at beautiful Gulfstream Park.